Alright guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck is going on with like Playboy Carti and that whole drama and controversy. I am gonna talk about the album as soon as I get, other albums that I say I was gonna review on the way. There's like plenty that I want to talk about, but let's get the meat and potatoes out of the way with this one with like the whole controversy, kind of sort of. First off, Ye, what the fuck is Ye doing? Ye is just on that bullshit, like no cap, dude. Like this man is just crashing out over and over and over again. And it's just like, dude, like he really needs to get a rest. Like I saw the tweet on the other day of like Cardi telling him to shut the fuck up, and then Ye replied with like an image of like his head on Mr. Manhattan with the what that one movie with like the blue guy, whatever, yada yada, and Cardi's on his dick, and it's just like so fucking funny. He's just calling mad shit with like Kendrick too, and there's also controversy with that we'll talk about here shortly. But it's just like, dude, Ye is just spiraling out, and I know he has some production like that was done that is on his album and everything that's from Ye, and I guess like apparently they were supposed to be like a feature that Ye was supposed to be on his album, and I guess Cardi decided not to put it on there. And I guess I don't know if that's like one of the reasons why Ye is just like crashing out over it. Like he did also tweet out that like, oh yeah, Kendrick shouldn't be on that album. I'm just like, dog, like that's his own album. Like, each artist has their own creative expression and freedom of how they want to, proceed into that. So it's just really in reality whatever on that. So it's just like, okay, he's a little bit butthurt that, yeah, that he's not on the album, and that fucking Cardi, or no, that Kendrick is on that album. And it's just like, dog, like it's whatever, like it's just fucking boo-hoo. But yeah, so there's like this talk about like another beef that's gonna happen with Cardi and Ye, just like with Kendrick and Drake. I don't know if it's going to lead up to, another rap battle, like a rap war, or like, another beef between Cardi and Ye, but I don't think it won't be any bigger as much as Kendrick and Drake's beef is. I don't think there's no like rap beef that's going to top the beef of 2024 between Kendrick and Drake. Like I'm gonna be so fucking honest with you on that, guys. But yeah, we just need to wait and see how Ye is wanting to play this shit out or something along those lines. But yeah, that's just about it. Like I hopefully like, because I love Ye's music, but it's just like this man really needs to fucking chill out. And I got a lot more praise to talk about with Cardi's album, so again, wait for that to come out soon. But second off, there's so much shit happening with like Kendrick being featured on Blade Wars Cardi's album. It's not really the subject matter of the song material. It's just more the fact that like Kendrick is collaborating with, Cardi just in general. So I'm just like, oh, okay. Like I really, to be honest, with me personally, that really didn't like bother me at all. I wasn't really tripping about anything of that sort. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, fucking Kendrick is with Cardi. I didn't think that was possible. I didn't think their unique styles and flows would even like complement each other, but it did. I enjoy it. Like I said, I'll go more into it. But it's just like the fact that like Kendrick is catching so much flag that he's collaborating with Cardi because he's a deadbeat dad and he's a woman abuser, and he called out Drake for that, and a lot of people are just going after him because of his morals and who he called out, and all that stuff. And it's just like, dog, like we don't know the validity of it. Like I done a little bit of like digging a little bit. So Iggy Azalea, Playboy Cardi's fucking wife, baby mama, whatever, is saying like a bunch of shit, like saying that she did left him for years, but also saying he left for a couple months. It's just like we don't know the whole truth and the validity of that matter, and it's like public information. Cardi hasn't really acknowledged it at all, and I think information like that is more so on closed doors, which is why I think that he's not really saying anything of that. But yeah, but we don't know like the whole truth about that. Only Cardi and Iggy know, and probably Kendrick. Probably Kendrick knows the whole situation, and he probably still feels like, hey, like there not be a bigger issue of what the internet might say. So let me still collaborate with this guy. I don't know if that's like his thought process, but the whole matter of like who he's collaborating with and how he moralizes himself, and it's just like, dude, it really doesn't matter because at the end of the day, we don't know what's going on in his life. And yes, what's being painted on the surface is bad, but like only Kendrick would like know himself if he knows with Cardi of how he is with his, personal business of that matter, and chooses to like, okay, maybe he's not, maybe he, talks to him saying, hey, he's not really a deadbeat and all that stuff, and maybe that's why he's like, oh, I'll just collaborate with him. It could be something like that that nobody's really talking about. Maybe there's a possibility that most of the stuff that Iggy Azalea is saying is a little bit falsified or untruthful, and Cardi just, knows. It's just a personal matter of discussion, and I think Kendrick knows to some degree, which is why he might have chose to like be okay with collaborating with Cardi of that sorts. But no one really is talking about that aspect, more so of like how he is portraying himself, and that, oh, he collaborated with Kodak, or he also promoted X Music, and those two are also bad guys that did some bad shit in their lifetime. But Kodak has changed, but of that time with, when he released Mr. Morale, and then with X is, a little bit complex, but he was on his way to having a more so redemption arc, but unfortunately he passed, so there's really nothing much I can speak on that matter. But it's just like, really can't cut, really, like, I get it, I get the both sides of it, um of like, he like, it's just a song, but it's just at the same time, oh, Kendrick can collab whoever, but it's just like, oh, a hypocrite of his morals and values and who he calls out for it, more so Drake. But yeah, other than that, I don't see it as much of a big deal, because at the end of the day, for me, I'm just listening to the music, man. I don't know too much about like what's going on in every artist's personal life. And then again, I don't really associate the person. Like, there's a clear depiction of the artist and the music. I like the music. It's like saying, it's literally like saying with Kanye that we all love his music, but we don't like his actions. It's just like we can separate it, but sometimes a lot of that is like blurred in together, especially with Kendrick saying what people are saying, like, Kendrick is not your savior. He said this. He's an imperfect human being. He makes flaws just like all of us. Like, yes, that is true to some degree, but there is some accountability that should be held, or there is some question to his validity and his morals of that when he chooses to collab with certain people, with, again, with Playboy Cardi. I'm not like, as much as a fan I am, I'm not trying to like defend it or anything, but it's just like, there's more perspective to be looked at than just looking at it. It's just like one way or the other. But then again, that's just a me thing, and I don't think it's a really big deal, because at the end of the day, guys, I'm just enjoying the music. I don't think like, oh, he's collaborating with a fucking Debbie, he's gonna make me not want to listen to Kendrick anymore. You know, it's not gonna be like that at all. At least for me personally. Just let me know what you guys think about the whole situation with Playboy Cardi and all that stuff down below in the comment sections. If you're ready for like another rap beef or something like that, and then again the whole thing with Kendrick, pretty stupid situation that shouldn't be a big deal, but I understand how much of a big deal it can be. But yeah, let me know. If not, that's a-okay with me. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is SonnyGhosty39, and I hope you all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is. Take care, stay safe, and all that good jazz. But anyways, guys, later.